Now for a moment, I'd like you to just think about how difficult it is to get a film made. How many people have great ideas for films and scripts that never see the light of day? There are so many people that a film has to pass by and get the yes from before it can get made. And this one, the Gingerdead Man, got made. And by the way, this is not just a one movie thing. There are 3 of these films. They made 3 of them. Keep in mind that there's going to be spoilers throughout this. So if you want to watch it yourself, go watch it first, because we're going to be spoiling the entire film. But you don't really have to watch it, because it's about 1.5 hours of pure time wasted. So I watched it for you. So it's a low budget film. That's what we're doing. We're reviewing low budget films. What is a low budget film? I googled it. Check this out, right? While Hollywood might consider films under 20 million as low budget, a film that cost $19 million to make is considered low budget. That is crazy to me. Independent filmmakers often categorise anything under 5 million or even lower as low budget. That's independent movies. In my mind, we're going off like $5,000, maybe $10,000 budgets. But this is 5 million independent movies. Bloody hell. Films cost a whole lot of money. I've tried to have a look at what the Gingerdead Man cost. I couldn't find anything online of what their budget was. So let's just assume it is low budget. Ratings wise, IMDb, it's got a 3.4 out of 10. And you might think, well, who's seen this video to even review it? 5,000 people reviewed that. Rotten Tomatoes is 28%, but as you know, we don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes because it's all politics. Here's the synopsis of it. An evil yet adorable gingerbread man comes to life with the soul of a convicted killer. The first thing, evil yet adorable. What, pray tell, is adorable about this freaky thing? The whole film takes place in this bakery, right? To set the scene, you got this serial killer and he's in this diner shooting the place up. There are 2 survivors, and one of them's like a baker and the baker's daughter, and then they're really shaken up about it. And then the serial killer's ashes get put in the gingerbread mix that they're making, and then it embodies the soul of the murderer, and then he tries to finish what he started and kill it. I don't know why he's so obsessed with killing these people, but he is. That's really the entire movie. It revolves around these 3 actors who are just terrible at acting. First of all, right, so let's backtrack. The whole thing takes place in this bakery, Betty's Bakery, which has got the worst sign ever. Look, this is the sign for Betty's Bakery. It also mentions that this is a struggling bakery, and I can understand why, because the baker is the worst baking I've ever seen. Look, take a look at this job she got. This is her crafting the gingerbread man that would become the Gingerdead Man. Look at how she's doing the smile on that face. That is not, I'm not saying that I'm a baker myself or that I know anything about baking, but that has got to be the worst job at creating a gingerbread man I have ever seen. And this comes from a professional baker. Already you had lost me. If the acting up until this point hadn't lost me, your baking abilities 100% lost me. It takes about 25 minutes for the movie to actually get into things. It's just 25 minutes of them setting up this story. 25 minutes of them saying, murderer dies, ashes, gingerbread man comes to life. Then we finally get to the action. There's not, I expected this to be like a proper slasher movie, but there's only like, I think 1 person that dies in the entire movie. It's not that slasherous. There's barely even any blood. Also, this main cast, they take the whole thing very well. Like, from the moment they see the killer gingerbread man that has came to life and has started trying to slaughter them, they're just chill about the whole thing. The whole way through the movie, they're just really relaxed. They're just like, that's probably a magic gingerbread man. And they catch on to it really quick.
Daddy, you have got to come and get me. I am at Betty's Bakery and we got homicidal baked goods after us. You heard me. Daddy?
They see the gingerbread man with the knife trying to kill him and they go, that's probably a killer gingerbread man. And they even guess straight away, they're like, you know what? I bet that is that murderer. I bet that's his soul. That's the soul of the murderer in that gingerbread man. Like, real quick, the one person that dies is, once again, there's spoilers in this, so if you don't want it to be spoiled, check out now. The person that dies is this lady in the friend group, and the other two are just like, that's a shame, really. There's maybe 10 seconds of a not so Oscar winning performance of the friend crying, and then they just kind of get over it and go, well, gingerbread man's going to kill people, isn't it? Also, as I'm watching this, I'm writing all these notes on my phone about things that I wanted to mention, and one of these notes just says, how big is this fucking bakery? Because, well, like the entire film, they're in this bakery and they barely even run into the gingerbread man. He's like in another room, trying to like kill the mother. She's screaming for help. Gingerbread man's like running around with some knives, and they're just in what you would assume is the other room, not hearing anything, just having a chat. Even when they go looking for the gingerbread man, it takes them like the whole movie just to find him. When they're in the same bakery, it's got to be the biggest bakery I've ever seen. It's an easy concept to grasp. Killer gingerbread man is trying to kill these bakers. But if there is one moment in the movie that confuses me, that still I don't understand why he's in there or what they're trying to achieve, it's this moment right here when you get about 43 minutes in.
We're gonna get out. She gonna be okay?
She's got a knock on her head, but she's still breathing.
Just to let you know, there is no explanation of why this happens. Why the gingerbread man, A, doesn't kill this lady, and B, why he's done this. Once again, the whole crew is just like, fair enough. And then they go on to it. Then we get to the big finale, which one of the bakers who's not in the movie in the beginning, and then he comes back, who, by the way, the whole acting in this is terrible. But if I had to choose someone who did the best acting, it's got to be this fella here. Here's the big finale. This is the bit you've been waiting for.